So today we're going to be taking a look at the CS27QT from ViewEdge. Now this is a 2K resolution monitor and does have a refresh rate of 75Hz. So this is the perfect monitor to use for any creative needs, gaming, or any professional needs that you will need. And it does have really good color accuracy and a bunch of different ports and features. So we will be going through that. And it's going to be one of those fantastic monitor options for someone on a budget. So let's get this open and test it out on my mini PC and see what it's all about. So as we get open, the first thing I do notice is that it's packaged really well. It's really secure, so you know that it's not going to come with any broken parts or anything like that. It's a really thick box that comes in, and the monitor itself is protected in a foam cage. It does come with the mounting bracket, the stand, a HDMI cable, and your power adapter that you will need. And when I first grabbed the screen, I noticed it's really light. For a 27-inch monitor, it's actually really light, which is fantastic, especially if you want to be seeing it up in different workplaces. It does have a really thin frame around it. I'll give a little closer look to that a little bit later, but that is designed so you can have multiple monitors set up and you're not going to have those big thick gaps in between it. Now I have it all connected. You do have your control buttons on the bottom right, and that's how you're going to turn it on. So let's talk about that 2K. That's going to deliver an ultra high resolution of 1440p, so that's 2560 by 1440. And this screen does have flicker-free technology. So basically the ViewEdge monitors have a stable and constant backlight. It's definitely resulting in a smoother viewing experience, especially through a camera like this. Screens always flicker, so the fact that this one's clear as day, so that means that blue light filter is actually reducing the amount of high energy blue light reaching your eyes, and that's minimizing stuff like eye strain, and it's allowing you to be a bit more comfortable and extended with, long periods of screen use. As I mess around with an edit here with some stock footage, the first thing I notice is how accurate this color is. It's just such a deep, rich color that this screen has. I've used a few different monitors with this same mini PC, and honestly I've never had an image this good out of such a small machine. The way it just captures all these different oranges and reds and the blues, yeah, like I said, it's just really rich in color. Next up, I wanted to test it with some gaming. So they do utilize an IPS panel and OD acceleration technology, so that just helps deliver a lightning fast 3 millisecond response time. So basically if you're playing FPS games or exploring visually stunning worlds, so basically the adaptive sync and the low input latency, it ensures optimal synchronization between like the graphics and the monitor. So it's really just enhancing the gaming experience with smoother and definitely a feeling of more immersive gameplay. It does have a couple of ports on the bottom. It does have a HDMI and a display port. It also has a audio out if you want connected to some external audio, and of course your power. And then on the bottom right of the screen you do have your controls. That's going to bring up a menu that's going to allow you to control everything from brightness to contrast, all the way over to volume, your low blue light, and adaptive sync, to get everything as customized as you need for your experience for what you're going to specifically use this monitor for. Overall, it is a very nice aesthetically looking monitor with that thin border around the edge. You can see when you're using 2 or 3 of these together, it's really going to eliminate that big bulky frame, and it's going to make it look like one big screen. So I did just want to quickly show a couple of things with a comparison here. First of all, you can see this edge that I was talking about. The actual frame itself is much skinnier than, say, this compare one. That whole edge there is their frame. It's just a lot more streamlined, especially if you are trying to connect a couple of monitors together. It's going to give a much more seamless effect. Now this is a good monitor, but you're going to be paying a lot more for that. And the fact you have this crystal clear image on the ViewEdge, the CS27QT, for a fraction of the price, really just makes it stand out to me. The fact that you can get a really high quality monitor, a really good size as well for such a cheaper price, it really does actually just make it so much worthwhile. Okay, so overall the CS27QT is a fantastic monitor. We checked it out with me doing a little bit of editing, a little bit of gameplay, a little bit of video watching, and then you saw it connected to a second monitor. Now I keep going back to this, but I think it's just great value for the price. I think it's really hard to find a really high quality monitor these days for a bargain of a price, especially something that's 2K, 75Hz frame rate, which means it is perfect for gaming. That blue light safety it has is perfect for if you're going to be staring at it for a long time, especially if you're like me and you edit videos or you're doing paperwork it gets pretty strenuous on your eyes. So I really do think this monitor is perfect for anyone who's trying to get the highest quality monitor on a budget, or it could even be perfect for someone who wants to build out a gaming system or an editing system or office where you do need dual monitors or 3 monitors, and with this really skinny frame around here, you gotta get the most image possible out of your monitors. Now, if you are interested in the ViewEdge CS27QT, we are gonna leave a link in the description. Please comment below what you thought about this monitor, hit that like button, share the video, and of course subscribe for more great reviews like this one. We'll see you in the next one.